Hi, this is Sasha from theautismhelper.com, and this is a video preview of my All About the Grocery Store unit. So if you've checked out my other community life skills units or household life skills units, this is structured the same way, and that's really on purpose because I've really found that when you have the structure of the activities consistent and just switch up the content, our kids are able to understand what's expected of them more quickly and jump right into learning instead of re-understanding kind of the structure of the activity. So there's 4 different units included in the community section. This is grocery store, there's also park, mall, and restaurant. So there's 8 units in all, which I really love because I kind of love the idea of doing one a month and having that be your theme or your social studies center, or kind of your overarching theme of your class. So it would be a nice way to structure it if you are interested in all of the units. So there's a table of contents included everything that's in here. So if you only want to print certain parts at certain times, it'll be really easy. There's 3 levels of a pre-test, post-test. You can circle what type of test you're giving, give the score, and look at growth over time. So this one focuses mostly on matching and basic tracing skills and receptive and expressive vocabulary. This one gets a little bit more advanced with some writing components and basic reading comprehension, sight words. And this one looks more at inferences and more advanced comprehension skills. So all of your types of learners can be included in this unit really well. This is the anchor chart. You could blow this up. You could project this on a smart board, put this in every student's binders or at the start of the center. Here's the setup for the life skills wall. There's also instructions to do an extended word wall, why this blank page is in here, so there's descriptions for that. And then there are the vocabulary cards and definitions for all of the words you'll be using in this unit. Next up is the homework, which I love. I love, love, love having homework done ahead of time. My first few years teaching, I never planned homework out, and it was always a mess. So because this is a life skills unit, it's important that we work on these skills in all the parts of our students' lives. So there's a little note. There's 2 versions of the note for the parents for you to sign, and then there are 10 activities to do. So you could cut this in half and do one a month or one a week, however you want to do it, and the parents sign off that they did that. And there's 3 levels of difficulty of the homework in here. Next, there are 3 social stories that you could send home. I think parents would really appreciate using these. And then there are 3 adapted books. There's instructions for setup, and then the adapted books. This first one looks at following instructions for stocking the grocery store, so a great vocational kind of twist on an adapted book. Stocking all the different items, also kind of looking at that categorizing, putting items in the right spots. Next, loading the cart, so finding the right grocery items. So a little bit of matching, a little bit of reading comprehension. You can also definitely tie in some sequencing and listening comprehension here. And the food vocabulary is a great one to work on. And then finding the vocabulary. So this is going to work on that more complex categorization, discrimination, on where we find the items we need within the grocery store. We talk so much about categorizing, and this really is putting such a life skill and functional twist on categorizing, because when you and I go to the grocery store, we immediately are categorizing. When I need apples, I know to go to produce section. When I need paper towels, I go to the paper goods aisle. So that's a great one. Next, there are 5 file folders. There's non-identical sorting. There's associations. There are matching. This is a little bit of a longer one. And sorting by function, and labeling parts of the grocery store. So a lot of great ABLES tasks tied in here to extend on these concepts we're working. Next, there's about 20 to 25 worksheets per level. So this first one, there's 5 of each worksheet as well. So our kids can memorize stuff fast, so you have a lot of exemplars included. So there's basic matching, 5 different versions, another variation on matching, 5 different versions, tracing the words, and copying the words twice. I love copying the words twice because sometimes we need 2 tries, right, to practice this. So copying all the words. Next, we have the kind of next level of worksheets, matching word to item. 5 of these, fill in the blank. 5 of these, great for reading comprehension, great for basic inferencing and learning from the context. WH questions, these are some of my favorite worksheets ever. I love the 3 response options, really helps target this skill. Writing the definition, and writing the sentences, each word with a sentence. Next, getting a little more complex, writing 3 sentences about each picture. Reading comprehension, reading a passage and answering 5 questions. Pretty good variety of questions included of each type of WH question. True and false, again, working that inferencing and making lists for each prompt related to the grocery store. and 5 writing activities. So there's a ton included in here to include all levels of difficulty, tying in literacy into this kind of life skills concept. So this was a product preview of my All About the Grocery Store unit from the autismhelper.com.